Today is Saturday, 23rd of September 2017. I'm here to explore one of the very important forts in Kanyakumari, Vattakottai. Welcome to Vattakottai.
Vattakottai, located 5 kilometers northeast of Kanyakumari, also known as the Circular Fort, is a specially erected fort on the coastlines of the southern tip of India. Although named circular, this fort is actually rectangular in structure with curved corners and is a symbol of the military history of India, which was formerly a Dutch and then a British colony. Vattakottai Fort was fortified during the reign of the Travancore king Marthandavarma under the supervision of his Dutch general Eustachius Delanoy, who then served as the commander of the Travancore army. He was assisted by a prominent local chief, Marthandapilla Valiya Ejamanan. As per the records, the renovation of the fort was completed in 1774. The emblem of the Travancore kings, Shangar or the conch, can be seen and carved at the front portion of the fort. Vattakottai Fort spreads across a total area of 3.5 acres. It is enclosed by 25 to 26 feet high walls, including the parapet, with a thickness of 29 feet at the front, 18 feet at the corners, and 6 feet at the rear. From all the evidence left by the fort itself, it may be presumed that this fort was built as the military base to protect the Kumari port, which was once a rich pearl harbour. A number of small rooms called mandapams can also be seen inside the fort. Some archaeologists presume that this fort might have been under the control of Pandya kingdom initially, since the emblem of fish representing the Pandyan dynasty is found erected at some areas of the fort. Now let's have a friendly chit-chat with some of the tourists.
Where do you come from?
France.
France. Okay, you all from France?
Yes, and yeah.
Okay. So did you like this place?
Yes.
Okay, so it's actually a historic destination. You might have heard about the Dutch War.
Let's hear what the Vattakottai boys have to say about this fort.
சிதம்பரம். என்ன பண்றீங்க இப்போ?
நான் இப்போ டிப்ளமோ பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
சரி, அப்ப நீங்க எல்லாமே வந்து இந்த ஊர்ல உள்ளவங்களா?
ஆமா.
இதுடைய வரலாற்று சம்பந்தமான இது என்னது அப்படின்னு உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமா?
வரலாற்று சம்பந்தமா இத பத்தி ஒண்ணும் தெரியாது. ஜஸ்ட் கோட்டை அவ்வளவுதான்.
கோட்டை அவ்வளவுதான் தெரியும். இது பண்டைய காலத்துல இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு கோட்டை அப்படிலாம் தெரியும். பின்னாடி இருக்க யாருக்குமே வரலாற்று சம்பந்தமா இது ஜெயில். பழைய காலத்து ஜெயில். ஓகே. பழைய காலத்து வந்து
அரசர்கள் போர் புரியக்கூடிய இடம்.
இங்க வந்து ஒரு டச் வீரர் இருந்தார் இல்லையா, ஒரு யுஸ்டேஷியஸ் டிலனாய்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு ஆள். டிலனாய். நான் வந்து வாசித்து வந்து அவர் தான் இந்த இது கட்டினது அப்படின்னு வாசித்தேன். டிலனாய்னு சொல்லக்கூடிய ஒரு ஆளு, ஒரு அவர் வந்து பீரங்கி எல்லாம் வச்சு இங்க இந்த இடத்துல வந்து இந்த பண்டைய காலத்துல போர்கள் நடந்துருக்கு.
ஆமா, போர் நடந்திருக்குன்னு சொல்லிருக்காங்க.
முன்னாடி பீரங்கி எல்லாம்
இங்க இருந்ததா?
ஆமா.
இப்போ ஒண்ணுமே இல்லையா?
எல்லாமே வந்து மியூசியம்.
உங்க பேரு?
அஜித்குமார்.
அஜித்குமார். நம்ம மூவில ஒரு அஜித் இருக்காரு இல்லையா, அந்த மாதிரி இந்த Kanyakumari Ajit is there. Surya fan. நீங்க எல்லாரும் எந்த fan? Okay.
This big pond, situated inside the fort, once provided water to the elephants and the horses of the Travancore army. The soldiers also bathed here. Near the pond is a well, which provided drinking water to the soldiers. Though the well is situated near the sea, the well water is free from any salt content. Another majestic sight inside the fort is a ramp, which is built to move the cannons up to the top of the wall in order to attack the enemies approaching the kingdom by the sea. The cannons were often carried to the top by the elephants. The greenery all around adds a luster to the scenic beauty of the circular fort. The seashore with a lot of coconut trees and its greenery is like a soothing balm for our eyes. Vattakottai Fort commands a picturesque view of both the sea on the one side and the hills, the Western Ghats on the other. The fort, surrounded by the sea, is so spectacular to watch. On December 26, 2004, the tsunami that emerged in the Indian Ocean severely hit Vattakottai also. But the majestic construction of the fort protected the 200-odd tourists who were there within the fort at that time. It is said that there is a subway or tunnel about 4 feet wide apparently connecting Vattakottai to the Padmanabhapuram Palace. This tunnel has now been closed down. Big and small holes and openings can be seen at many places on the walls of this fort, which was evidently used to shoot down enemies by guns and cannons. It is certainly a paradox to see that though this place is filled with tourists, many of today's youngsters are ignorant about the history of this place. Thanks to the Archaeological Survey of India, one of the greatest historic monuments in Kanyakumari is still protected.